Okay. As you might be able to hear, if you're watching this later, because, you know, right now, no viewers. But, cool. Okay, just checking out my audio there. Good. I don't know if you could hear that through there or not. Okay, awesome. We are, and I suppose is the, oh, actually, let me update that. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that should update everything. Good, okay. Still working out exactly how to get everything up and running properly, but I think I'm doing okay. All right, let's actually start this up, because I think that should be the end of the music for Dead Space. Meanwhile, we'll switch over to this. Oh, recording's paused. Uh-oh. Looks like I haven't played this in a while, so let's go ahead and... Yes, I have read and accept the user... Sheesh. I'm assuming EA changed its user agreement, so whatever. I'll accept. There we go. Okay, so now... Should come back up now? Right? Okay, that was weird. For some odd reason, the properties were off. Interesting. Well. Okay, so here we are with Dead Space. This is a game I have played before. I have not played in a really long time. So, let me see here. Actually, let me see what kind of games I have up and running right now. Medium, medium, medium. On Impossible. Oh, I think I went through Impossible and I beat it and everything, so I think I can technically... Okay, so those are just... Oh, those are just auto-saves. Okay, so yeah, I can probably just... Maybe do off of this one? Oh yeah, you can actually see, yeah, I beat it already, so... I'll probably just come through on this, on medium. Because I think this one was the... Yeah, as you can see, I have not played this for a while. Yeah, so it looks like what I did is, I think last time I played this, I beat it on Impossible. And I'm like, okay, I'm done with Impossible now. So I just went out to medium. So let's start up a new game. Plus, let's go based off of the medium. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Interesting. Holy cow, I got a few more credits in this year. Caregiver weapons, yeah, okay, good. Much more, let's see here, Isaac. Oh, gotcha, no, I don't want that. We'll go medium. Oh, I can't choose Impossible. Oh, that's right, I forgot. You can't actually choose Impossible on New Game Plus, I think. Or the only way that you can do that is if I were to choose the Impossible difficulty one, and then go based off of that one, and I'd be able to choose Impossible. I guess I could do, but... I don't know. I might do that at some point in time. I mean, like, if viewers really want me to do that, I'll do that, but... but yeah, I could just go hard. I take much more damage, take less damage. I haven't played this in so long, honestly. It's been over a year since I played this, so I'll probably just go medium for now. I think I can change this in menu anyway, but I think I am going to try and just go through on this, honestly. Like, actually play through the game. But yeah, it is a longer game, so... And this is also the remake for the original. It came out like in, I think it was early 2000s or something. But yeah, I think they did a phenomenal job on this, by the way. The remake. some criticisms. Like,
I'm sorry.
what they did is, I think they had the original, or the actors that were a major part of the original games, like Isaac, the guy who did the guy who did the voice for Isaac in, I think it's like 2 and 3, is the actor who plays Isaac in this. The character who plays Nicole in, I think 2 and maybe 3. I don't know if she's in 3 at all, honestly, though.
Not a job you turned down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls.
But
It's rough.
yeah, she's in this one.
I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
One of the things that's also rather interesting is they aged up Isaac and Nicole to, I believe, how old the actors are right now, or when they made the game anyway.
That's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life.
Oops.
Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark?
Testing out my
We should be able to see her running lights.
oh, I did adjust my audio on this, so I'm hoping this isn't bad. Sorry, I adjusted my audio on my PS5 a little bit, so I might need a viewer to help me out.
Why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels.
Yeah, I'm still getting the. I didn't have the chance to check to see what's causing the little tiny bit of stutter every once in a while. For me, anyway. Again, I haven't been able to tell if it's going across in stream yet either. Because man, I've been busy. It feels like I've been. I took yesterday off just because I needed a little bit of time to rest. But yeah, I mean, it feels like I've been like work, stream, eat, work, stream, eat, work, stream, eat, or something like that. Sleeping somewhere in there.
Sounds like their communication line is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, see, there's that stutter.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
I think when there's a decent amount of stuff happening on screen. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it is stuttering on stream as well.
Losing control.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to check to see if I can. I didn't. I was dumb and didn't actually take the opportunity to. Oh no, we're gonna crash. This is something that I like from the as a change from the original, because I've seen and played the original and whatnot, which I don't think I have access to anymore, because I could play it on my PS4, but I don't think I can play it on my PS5 now. So, but having Isaac talk and whatnot is something that it brings him more into the story. I think I understand the original reasoning behind
Better than a broken neck, or worse.
Behind having Isaac not talk in the first game, because it was essentially allowing the player to impose themselves kind of into his character, so it draws you in a little bit more. But I also know it was it was also had to do with audio takes up a lot of space in games. Space in games, dead space. Anyway, pun intended. But it takes up a lot of space in games, and on the PS3 there wasn't like a lot of new arrivals. Now if you okay, let's see here. Make sure I can oh, I don't have any. Yes. There we go. Rig. Nice. Oh yeah.
Forget something?
Did I miss something?
It's like hell. But I've had worse.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can make him dance. Do 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 do. If you do it just right, it looks better than what I'm making it do right now, but I think I might even have a video on my PS5 of me doing it, but
Go get help.
okay, I'll go get help. There's a bunch of stuff in here that like lore and whatnot that I mean, once again, if you want to read through all of this, you can, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I should just have access to all of it. Let me see here. So I think, yeah, see, database stuff. I've got everything. I think I picked up everything you can. Oh, wait. Nope, I missed 2 things, I guess, but that was my last playthrough. Although, who knows? Maybe it's actually something I just never got, but I'm pretty sure there was a trophy for getting this. I've gotten a platinum trophy in this, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I'm talking to chat. Give me a break. But yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna go anymore. I'm gonna look around at this beautiful place. No, I'm not. But if you notice, I've got red red faceplate here. I think I can't remember what outfit I'm wearing. Yeah, I know. Bunch of stuff here. Man, it's gonna take me a while to get used to this because like I said, I haven't played this in year and some change, year and a half almost. It looked like, from what I can recall. So yikes.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
Yeah, but yeah, the original had a bunch of stuff that's I can't remember if they used the original video from this, but yeah, they did a phenomenal job transitioning this over into new graphics. Scan me. There we go. See, I'm rocking out.
Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from acting chief engineer Jacob Temple.
La 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 la.
Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Shh, I'm listening to the music. No. Open sesame. Even though I'm probably not going to need it. Get a little bit of cash, because it looked like I had a ton of cash from the save file that I picked off of. But yeah, this opening here is pretty much exactly the same. I mean, so much of the game is very similar to the original.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged.
But again, it's
No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
I think most everything in this they improved.
That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report.
Probably one of the best remakes that I've ever run into and played. So I haven't played all remakes or anything, but
Seth, Isaac, I need that damage report.
yeah, I love that. He's like, is that blood? Oh, never mind. Distraction. Gotta pay attention to yes, damage report. Oh no, it's
Oh god, that smell.
oh sorry, I didn't take a shower.
Shit. It's not just comms with the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the tramps.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
And hey, nice to you, Vendros.
Power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Oh, oh, gotcha. The voice actress is the same as Alfira. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Things are all fine.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Oh yeah, I should probably watch, because there's some interesting stuff here. Oh yeah, and we're playing Dead Space a little bit today. Maybe some Stellar Blade a little bit later on. We'll see. Oh no! I forgot to look because this guy appears out of nowhere. But have you ever seen? Noticed before? Oh, gotcha. So you're going as the Dark Urge, huh? Run! Run, please. Can I run? Can I run? How do I run? Why am I not running? There's run. Okay, never mind. I don't remember which button run was. I haven't played this in so long. Can't believe I made that without getting hit. Yes, the Dark Urge, yep. I've been I've been playing with a couple friends, Baldur's Gate 3. It took forever. Oh yeah, look at this. I'm all bloody now. And it drips off of me. That's fun. But yeah, I was playing as or playing with friends. I originally didn't tell them that I was playing as the Dark Urge, and let them find out by when we walked up to save Gale. I basically let them choose what they wanted me to do, and they're like, "Oh yeah, imagine him, or imagine cutting the hand off. Yeah, that sounds funny." I'm like, "Okay," clicked on it, killed Gale or something. I don't know. So yeah. Oh, and I think I actually I even kept it secret from there. I think as soon as the Alfera thing happens, I was like, uh-oh, because I got that private scene going, and I'm like, uh-oh, and they're like, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to share this with you guys. They're like, come on, share it. I'm like, are you sure you want to know what's going on? They're like, yeah. Start showing. They're like, oh no. So yeah, that was basically when they found out. Whoa. I switched the audio on my PS5 a little bit, so do let me know if the game is a little bit too loud or something. Because when I stepped on that, I heard it all around me, which was interesting. But oh, and as a question, have you ever seen, like, I'm sure you're aware of Dead Space, but have you watched Dead Space at all? Oh yeah. I think I remember something that if I remember correctly. Oh wait, yeah. That's what it is. Doing this make it so I'm faster, right? Yeah, okay. Or did they fix that? Oh wait, no, this makes it so I'm faster. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. Oh, gotcha. I think I might have seen the anime, if I remember correctly, but yeah, I did. Okay, so you played the main three. Did you see the remake of this? Like this whole thing? Because if not, you're in for a treat. If you have, then that's okay too, but... Let me see here, I think... Is this the attack? Okay, yeah, it is, okay. Whew. Screen shake. Oops. That's right, I'm gonna have to get used to, there's a little tiny thing that that happened in this, in the remake that, it essentially allowed, that bounced off my face, I think. But, if you put, this is on toggle, I have to remember that I have it that way. If I have that on toggle, I'm actually able to run faster than you're able to normally run, because it additively puts on the speed of aiming and running on top of itself. So makes me a little bit quicker. Hello. But yeah, Vendros, have you seen the remake, or did you just play the original 3?
Isaac. Oh my God, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge.
Yeah, you have no idea.
We can't. The tram system.
Daniels, you have no idea. Or maybe you do.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
She always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
May as well follow the way it tells me to go. Because I think there's a benefit possibly of going the wrong way, but I can't remember. Oh no!
Security clearance required.
Yeah, but I used to have all the security clearances. Oh yeah, I seem to remember, like, if I turn around now, like there's a... I could not go this way first, but we'll go the way that it normally tells us to go, so... Oh, good. There we go. Now, like I said, whoa, oh no. Power outage. Ooh. Always dismember the bodies. There we go. Well, do a better job, Isaac. There you go. Heartbeat, 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 heartbeat. That guy's neck is just all sorts of wrong. Okay, there we go. Go fix the tram.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Yep.
The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Heads into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance staff.
Love
The
how
autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now.
oh, Temple.
What happened to the autoloader? No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one's seen it. You know? I know.
But yeah, Hammond got it spot on. He's like, you know, do they die or do they just stop moving? Yes. All right. That's right. We hit this first.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction.
Yep.
Please contact a repair technician.
Oh, I didn't hit it fast enough.
Loader claw engaged.
Yay. We fixed it. Oops. Okay, where's the rest of ya? Because I know that's not it. No? Alright, let's... You can think that you got me.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Ah, yes, the standby. Right. Come on, where are you? Nice juicy body here. Yep, there we go. Oops. Okay, hitting between his legs there. Wow, just a little bit more health than the rest of them, huh? You have no limbs left. Die. I think the game realizes that I've got some good,
Replacement complete.
some good weaponry here. Hi there. No, that guy died with one hit.
That's one down.
All right.
You said the data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay.
Suppose I should have used my stasis. If I remember correctly, yeah. Some stuff here. Open sesame. Oh no. Up he goes. Now, because this guy is so slow, see ya. Oh, never mind. We won't say see ya. Oops. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think the game's realizing that I have some better stuff, so it's giving them a little bit more health. Because I'm just on medium. This isn't even hard. All right, done with that one. Oh, yes, I remember this part. Entrails, anyone? I think this is, what would that be? Sweetbread? Something like that? Oh, yeah. I'm remembering little things. I don't trust you. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, thank you for the follow. Femboy, let's play. Good to have you around. Appreciate it. All right, let's get this sorted. Wait, no. I want the cargo storage first. There we go. Hey, it's not doing so bad. Right now I'm playing a little bit of Dead Space. I have played it in the past, so it's not my first time through. But so far we're having fun. Wait, am I getting another follower? What's going on? Oh, you love Dead Space? Yeah. Oh, I would definitely agree. I would say it's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Absolutely. Did you play the original or just the remake or both? Oh wow, really? Okay. You shh. Calm down, necromorphs. I'm talking to chat. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh man, you picked a good game. Honestly, the original Dead Space and they did some really good things that you weren't here before. Oh, never mind. I guess you were. I kicked you around. And they did such a good job on this. Oof. Oh, you even played the iOS game? Holy cow. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, what I'd say is, I've played some Silent Hill, I've played some Resident Evil, remakes and whatnot, some of the originals. But yeah, I agree. I think that Dead Space. What's interesting about Dead Space is like both Resident Evil and Silent Hill, they made it where I guess in the case of Leon, I suppose he's still just a guy in training in 2 or whatnot. Like, I'd say particularly for Silent Hill though, you're someone who's ill-equipped for something. Isaac is kind of that as well. He's kind of like he's a mixture of both. So Leon, yes, Ada. But yeah, what I'd say is that Dead Space, I think, kind of hits both Silent Hill and Resident Evil in that way, where you're a guy out of his element. You're shoved in this situation where like, okay, sure, I guess you kind of have weapons, but they're all tools, so they're not really made to do this, but you work with them anyway. Yep, yeah, exactly, like you're saying. Yes. And that's one of the things that I kind of like about the remake is they actually kind of lean a bit more into his engineering side of things. You know, and him having a voice in this kind of makes so he's coming up with solutions and whatnot. I think they did a phenomenal job with this game. With the remake, that is. The original is also very good, though. Oh, you haven't? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. How far are you into it? Oh, chapter 4. Okay, you're in for some fun, I'll say. What got you into the remake so late? Because it's been out for quite a while. Oh, and are you playing it on PC or PS5? Or I think is it also on Xbox? I can't remember. I think it is. Like PS5. Okay, gotcha. Right now I'm playing it on PS5 as well. I'm sure you can tell from the button prompts. But yeah, I'll say I've already beaten it. I will not ruin any, or I'll not ruin anything that's different from the original. But what I'll say is they did a really good job of making the entire game, so they draw so much from the original and they just improve on things. This is probably the best remake I think I've ever had. So but yeah, or that I've ever played, I should say. Yeah, it's so good. They improved all the weapons. They improved even the combat in this. All right, where are you? I hear you. There you are. You know what? I don't want to deal with you, so I'm not going to. Oh, I thought so. I heard him, and then I'm like, where is he? Then I heard him behind me. That's another thing I like about this game. In the remake, they did a really good job of switching things up and having there's the AI curator or something like that makes events happen at random. But the hot take, I have the new Ripper. A Dead Space Classic Ripper always felt the heaviest. Yeah, I'd say, let's see here. I think the Ripper in the original one, or in the original, let's see here. I'm trying to remember exactly what I used in the original, because I kind of mix, I think 1 and 2 together. But yeah, the Ripper, you know what I'll say is one of the best things they did in this game, in the remake, balancing all the weapons. There's nothing that is useless. Like, every single weapon has a purpose, and if you want to use it, you can find, like, if you have a favorite weapon or something, you can use it, and it has a purpose. It's yeah, they just did a phenomenal job on this, by the way. So yeah, you having the Ripper, I think is one, it's a perfectly viable thing. If you upgrade it high enough, you can actually have it reflect off of multiple walls, if I recall correctly. It's so fun. Let's see here. They have a lot of stuff to mess with the classic players. Gotcha. Yep. Oh, this actually is one of the things that I'll say. I'm sure you may have read into this, but there is this AI curator. Like, me sitting here for a while, the AI is now looking at me and going, he's not doing anything and he's not getting scared. It's all based on Isaac's what do they call it? I can't remember what they call it off the top of my head, but essentially, like, Isaac breathing heavily, being hurt a lot, and his heartbeat going. No, this game has, like, so many different levels to it. It's awesome. Yeah, so depending on whether or not you have had events, depending on how much ammo you have, it analyzes a whole bunch of different things depending on Isaac's, like, physical state, essentially. The curator, I don't know exactly, again, I can't remember what they called it. I think they called it a director. It's like the AI director or something like that. It's paying attention in the background somewhere, and it comes up with random events. So every single time you play through this, yeah, the director, yep. Like Left 4 Dead. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know if I was aware of that in Left 4 Dead, but I know that they have it in this, and so every single time you play through, you're going to encounter something different. It has, like, a little bag of tricks that it has to draw from, so you'll probably encounter a similar thing, you know, through multiple things, or through multiple playthroughs. But yeah, it's still something that will it'll get you. I'll say that much. Like, you'll be going along and you'll run into a body. You're like, wait a minute, was that body there before? In my last playthrough? No, it wasn't. But yeah, let's see, what's something else that's fun about this game? they recorded dialogue twice in this, so depending on if you're hurt a lot. Yeah. Oh, you noticed that last stream? Oh, you're a streamer as well, I'm assuming? Gotcha. Yeah. No, I mean, it's seriously, they do a really great job of having a bunch of different things that the director can actually draw on, and mess with the player with. And again, like you said, it messes with like people who played the originals, you know, and just makes it so it's fun to play every single time you play because you're like, what's gonna happen next? All right, let's go up. Yep. Yep, that type of stuff will happen. Like you'll walk into an area and there'll be like mist on the ground or something like that. It's pretty fun. Yep, struggling to breathe when his oxygen is, yep. And if what's really interesting is, once again, if you get dialogue during a time when Isaac is in one of those states where he's not able to breathe very much, or he's hurt a lot, or he's under stress, like that stress meter that's there, inside of Isaac's, like inside of the way that Isaac's behavior is, there's actually two different forms of dialogue that they have, where if Isaac's under stress, they had the actor speak the dialogue in as if he's stressed out, so they can actually dynamically switch between the two of them. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then just so you know, I don't know if you knew this or not, but if you set your aim to toggle, so like right now I'm not holding any buttons down, it's just toggling. Like normally you can hold, I think, I don't know if I set this up myself or not, but I have it where L2 is to aim. I have it toggled so that just pops up. It makes some aspects of the game a little bit more difficult, but you can hold down run and you move faster than you can in the game otherwise. By having this, like here's running with this, so it's just slightly faster. Oh, hi. As you can tell, my weapons are also very upgraded as well. Okay, good. They're all dead. But the Spider-Man thing, or if he's in a different, yeah, exactly. So yeah, once again, I think that they did a good job of drawing from games that are already, although I suppose I should say, it looks like maybe it's slightly different now, where maybe this isn't faster than just running, but let me see. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's slightly faster. It's not faster by much, but it is just slightly faster. That can be really useful if you're going through on like impossible mode, but oh yeah. Well, one of the things that's really interesting though is, like I said, they balanced all the weapons, so there's no useless weapon. But yeah, it's still really good. Like I said, I'd say I actually went through. I can't remember if I went through on what difficulty it was, but there's a plasma cutter only mode, you know, where you just go through and get that. Oh yeah, so I can turn off the lights or the elevators. Well, I need the elevators, so I guess I have to turn off the lights. Oops. See, running very quickly is while aiming can be very useful, like in that situation there. Hey, where are you? You're still making noise. Okay, never mind. But let me see here. Oh, you have nyctophobia, so horror games are... Oh, gotcha. I'm not familiar with that particular phobia. What is nyctophobia again? Oh, you hate this room? Yes. It's not a very fun one, is it? Let's see here. I also have made ammo and money just more scarce without making the game necessarily harder. Because the original easy and medium definitely overstocked. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I can understand that one. Oh, Fear of the Dark. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I can understand that one. I would have actually, that was, I was gonna say maybe Fear of the Night, because I think that's, because I think Nick, or Nick's, something like that, Knock, oh, never mind, I think that's Knock, I think is Fear of the Night, or something like that, but yeah, Fear of the Dark, that makes sense. I think a lot of people have that, though. Okay. Yeah, so, I can imagine how this game would be a little bit of a stressful situation for you. Oh, hi. Are you also gonna follow me in here? Yeah, I thought so. I think this guy was the director gave me this one. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, this makes it a little bit more difficult. If you notice, this guy has a lot more health. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting buttons. I guess I'll heal myself. If you notice, this guy had a lot more health than the other guys. That's because the director brought him in. Yeah. But, no, I'm not too stressed out right now. It's, or I'm not too concerned right now, because I've got, plenty of health, plenty of armor, because, let's see here. Yeah, see, 20% armor, bunch of air, so, and I've got a bunch of health too, so may as well use a couple of them, because I think I've got plenty back in my stash once I get there, the store. But yeah, the director's gonna try and screw me over, let's say that.
I got the data board.
Oh, boxing necros in the elevator. Yikes. Oh dear. Yeah, I can completely understand that. There's gonna be a few parts in this game where it's gonna be real rough for being afraid of the dark, but one of the things I'll say is that oops, missed. Is that this can be a good, like, exposure therapy. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, where'd you come out? Where are you? Gonna come around the corner? Yep. There we go. Definitely dead. Oh, I love when that happens, when their limbs start spinning on the ground. Let's take that. Can't wait until I get telekinesis, because I use that all the time. Telekinesis is another one of the things that's pretty broken in this game. You can use it all over the place. Oh, geesh. No upgrade. Oh, wow. Oh, man, that sounds really difficult. Yes. Oh, yeah. No, that's one of the things that I really liked about this. Is that, oh yeah, I remember this guy. Hello there, sir. Is that they brought in some stuff from Dead Space 2 into this. Oh, oh, and I don't know if you've heard this or not, but if not, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they apparently are not making Dead Space 2 remake. They have canceled that, from what I understand. Nothing behind me? Okay. Yeah, I know. That's one of the reasons why I'm playing this, because it's kind of to cope a bit. Oh, I'll also say that there is the possibility that could just be rumor, but I'll just hold off. But yeah, from what I understand, they did cancel it, so yeah. Because apparently this didn't sell as well as they were wanting it to, I think. But I mean, here's the thing. The video game industry right now is kind of in a weird place. Because there was a time where a bunch of people, because of the lockdowns, you know, the whole world lockdown, there were a lot of people that were in their houses and they didn't have a whole lot to do. So they're like, well, you know, I may as well buy the latest video game and play it. So I think that because games have started to not sell as much, I think for multiple reasons, because I have some criticism of things that have been going on for gaming, but yep, yeah, exactly. Oops, wrong button.
Maintenance complete.
Yes, well, in comparison, yes, yeah. I mean, that and in a lot of places, economies aren't doing all that well. So people are going like, okay, do I buy the newest game or do I pay my bills, you know? Or do I buy the newest game or do I get food for myself and my family? It's hard decisions that they're having to make. But yeah, so I mean, it's, again, gaming industry in kind of a weird place right now. I mean,
Quarantine lockdown's lifted.
I also,
Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
I've got some, oh yeah, I forgot I can't skip these.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through.
But I'll say that, or I'll try not to talk over them too much, but yeah, video games, I think there's also been a bit of an issue. Let's see, our companies, trillions instead of billions of profits. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you have a super successful game. Yep, yeah. Yeah, I agree. And one of the other things that I think also has been occurring is there's a certain amount of... So there's been kind of this thing that's been going on in all media, and people have not been... I don't think that... I think that higher ups in companies... Oh, sure, go ahead. Yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show... Well, actually, I might be able to show it on stream. No, I probably won't be able to show it on stream, but... let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and watch this. Let me actually click out of here, though. Oh, wait, I can't click out of here. Let me pause this real quick.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Oh, this...
Yep, boxing them in the... I see what you're talking about there. That's hilarious. Yeah. There's you're probably gonna run into moments like that all over the place. In this, not to... Yes, oh yeah. No, I fully agree. This Dead Space definitely holds a special place in my heart. As it's not the first survival horror game that I ever played, but when you played it, you could tell it was something special. You know, the fact that they worked so hard and they had such detailed dismemberment and such, and they made that a part of the game. It was brilliant. But yeah. But back to what I was saying a moment ago. Oh, and just so you know, you'll notice if you hang around here or anything like that for any period of time, I'm definitely a very cerebral person. Like I'll pick apart games. Like Vendros, one of my regulars in here, he can attest to this. Or she, I guess. I suppose I haven't asked if Vendros is a boy or girl, but regardless. Let's see here. Oh, Yes. Well, I also have, if you notice, brainstorming as one of my tags. But yes, correct. I tried to go with that theme, but yeah, I'll oftentimes like stop in the middle of a game and like pick apart what's going on, go into some long philosophical rant about something. But but yeah, video games, I'd say, not necessarily in particular, because I think I've seen it in movies and TV series and whatnot. There's been seemingly the industries have started to lack. Oh, well, I try to be, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying what I have to offer. But yeah, so and what I'll say is I'm glad you came around. I'm actually a very brand new streamer. You've come in at a good time. I actually just got overlays up and running like a few days ago. I just got a computer that I can stream off of, so I'm not just streaming off of my PS5. I've only been streaming for like a month and a half or so, but yeah. So real quick to go to my to that thought again. For some reason, the entertainment industries have seemingly lost interest, or not necessarily interest, but lost. Keep on hearing stuff there. You, oh, nope. Ah, see, that was the director messing with me. Good job, director. They've lost, they've lost the priority of making something entertaining. It seems very weird to say, but the entertainment industry has made entertainment kind of like slightly lesser of a priority, it seems. Oh, you've been at it for 6+ years? Holy cow. Off and on for new accounts for ages. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've never... Me as an individual outside and in what I play, I've never cared for what trends or what's trendy. So I don't know if I'll do very well right now as a streamer, because if it's all trend chasing or whatnot. Yeah, because I don't care what's popular to play. I'm gonna play what I want to play, and oh, Destiny and Overwatch. Oh, okay, gotcha. Concord. Well, I don't know. That's just like, I think this happened because when I was younger. Oh, hello there, sir. When I was younger, I tried to be, I tried to do and like what other people liked, and I ended up making myself kind of miserable as a result. And it's, yes, man, the violins that they have going on in here. Goodbye. I love the music in this, by the way. Like, the sound design is this is so great. Yeah, no, that's the thing, is that like, where would I want, play what I want, do what makes me, you know, enjoy things. Because I think that, like, you coming in here like, oh man, you're really chill. It's like, that's probably because I'm playing something that I enjoy, you know, and not being concerned about like, oh no, am I getting the lots of views, and am I doing what everyone else is doing so that I can, you know, draft off of them. Yeah, exactly. That was kind of the conclusion that I came to, was that like, because here's the thing, like, I found myself, you know, trying to do what other people enjoyed, you know, and play or wear what other people enjoyed, and ended up like I said, kind of making myself miserable. And then on top of that, one of the other things that added to my misery was that people would reject me anyway. So I kind of came to the conclusion, like, okay, well, if you're going to reject me for who I'm pretending to be, why don't I be who I actually am? And if you reject me, at least I'm being who I want to be. So, but
Isaac, we made it to the bridge.
Exactly. That's kind of my thought as well. You know, where it's like, if I'm having fun, then people who join should have fun too. Oh, I can tell this is one of the director's been sending these at me a bunch. These guys have a lot more health than the rest. Like I have to cut off all their limbs in order to actually kill those guys. Director's messing with me hardcore, man. It's because I keep on stopping and letting Isaac's let's see here. Oh, here, let me I hate that. Sorry. We have I have auto mod still on. I keep on going through and getting getting more and more words like it. Auto mod took out, I think it was Vendros or Vorpal. Someone said bondage, and no, it's all good. No, I'm just I'm more commenting on it. I'm not saying like that you wouldn't expect. I mean, you got more experience at streaming than I do, so you know exactly what's going on. But I'm more ranting about auto mod, where it's like, really, auto mod? This is an M-rated game. You don't have to, like, swear words are fine. In fact, I think here, let's get Isaac to say it. There we go. See? He's saying it. Yeah, see, look, he's saying swear words. Come on, Twitch. It's fine. All right, let's zoom. Yeah, and what I'll say is, I would agree, like, if there are people who come in and they're being, like, particularly awful to you or something like that, it's like, or again, like, they're like, no, play something else, I want you to play this, like, like you said, you'll never see them again, or they'll leave and they'll never come back, and, you know, that's life, you know?
No, the comms are still out. Isaac,
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
it's there.
All right, I'll go check it out. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you have core principles, core ethics, you know, that you live by, and as long as you're not, like, harming other people, you know, then I think it's fine, you know? But again, like what I'm talking about is like, okay, what video games I play, or similarly, like what I wear, you know? Oh wow, I'm being terrible with my aiming. There we go. All right, let's zoom past you guys, because there we go. That's it? I swear there was gonna be more guys than that. Haha, there he is. Yeah, I thought so. This seems like a director one, though. Yep. Look at how much health this one has. Almost an entire clip into this guy.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Killian too. The singularity core overloaded.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Johnston dies early in the first one, too. But I think, if I remember correctly, like the original, but didn't have like any lines or anything like that. So in this one, she has like a few lines and like you can talk to her a little bit and whatnot. But yeah, I agree. She seems a little throwaway-ish. Although the same thing can be said for what's his name? This guy here, Chen, I think it is. The guy who's no longer here, actually, because he got taken by the necromorphs. Yep, Chen, yep.
What was that?
I don't know, what was that?
Chen?
It's not Chen. Hammond was gonna remind me if you didn't. All right. Oh, but what I'd say is, in the realm of like ethics and your own like morality and whatnot, I'd say another thing is like, I think more or less kind of what I'm getting at as well is that like sticking to your morals as well. You know, going, okay, well, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Because I mean, hypocrisy is something that is basically inevitable with people, but it can be something to strive for, to avoid. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would agree with that as well. Where like she's only there for like a few minutes it seems like, and suddenly she's gone and then never comes back. You're right. Chen does kind of follow you throughout the entire game. Oh, and do let me know. I've had Vendros do this as well. Let me know if like my audio is okay and stuff like that, because I'm still working that out. Again, brand new rig. Basically first time streaming. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, I didn't actually purchase this, did I? Interesting. Awesome. Thank you. I much appreciate that, or much appreciated, because yeah, like I said, still working things out. Wait, I didn't buy this? I can't remember why I didn't buy this. I think there was a reason why I didn't buy this, if I remember correctly. But let's see. Oh yeah, no, I agree. The classic suit is actually really good. Okay, so what? Oh, yeah, the level 1 suit is a little odd. I would agree with that. There's my inventory, there's my shop. That's right, I have stuff in storage. So yeah, here's the classic rig. Polished titanium, I think. Is that the one I'm wearing? No, it's not the one I'm wearing. Oh yeah, as you can see, I got a little special something, so. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, and what I'd say is, I mean, I appreciate what they did in the remake, where as you get more and more armor, it shows more and more armor pieces and whatnot. But I think I agree. It seems a bit more beefy, let's say, and oh, gotcha. Well, I mean, technically, mine right now, this is fully upgraded. So, but yes, where there's already some armor on it. I agree. The original one had it where there was no armor on there, but yeah. Let me see here, cause. Oh no, this is the one that I'm wearing. Right? Oh yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, technically I guess I could purchase this and then automatically go back and equip this. As you can see, I've got a little bit of ammo left over. And a bunch of pangs. Yes, Pang is also in this game if you didn't know, so. Yes, that's one of the things. I like this visor, I'd say. Or let's see here. Or are you saying that this original one, or actually here, let's unequip this so I can show you what it currently looks like. Oh gosh, yeah, the original one, right, yeah. The original one also had changes in terms of the visor. When I was playing, I think it was 3 or something like that. Whenever I was playing with other people, I'd be like, I'd go inside and be like, ah, and I'd scream whenever I was getting the suit changed, just because it almost looks painful. But oh, gotcha. Yeah. I think Pang is actually. Yeah, Pang's in a different spot because I think you can get access to the telekinesis and then get back to that area. Yeah, the text log tells you where to look for Pang. I won't ruin it and tell you where Pang is, but yeah, it's definitely in the game somewhere. All right, let's take those out. Okay, this probably won't ruin anything for you. It appears quite late in the game, very similar to the original. So, well, I don't know if it's quite late. Late-ish. Let's say late-ish in the game. So, oh, whoops, I sold those. Move to inventory. I'll just have to be on the lookout for more. There we go. Okay. I suppose I could purchase some more, but I don't think I need any more. All right, so let's purchase this guy, just because then I get the 30% armor rather than 20%. Oh, you inverted your controls today? Yeah, see, this one looks interesting. Kind of looks like you're a skeleton. Most definitely, I can tell that was what they were going for. But, yeah, now this looks kind of meh, I'll say. So, yeah, see, now I've got, let's actually check out the original now. Yeah, geez, inverting your controls in this is going to be hectic. Oh my gosh. That's... Oof. I can definitely tell you're going challenge mode. Definitely going challenge mode there. Yeah, so see, here's the classic. I agree, this one makes you look more vulnerable. Even with all of the, little bits of bonus stuff on here. See, this one has the armor on there, but yeah, this one makes you look definitely more vulnerable. Yeah, exactly. And what I'd say is, I mean, I'd say, oh, actually, wait a minute, let me check out the front again. Visor. We got the 3 bars. Yes, yeah, classic level 1 suit where it has nothing on it. And you're just running around as Isaac like that. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this one on again. Oh, the bright neon visor. Oh, that thing? Yeah. Well, let me think here. I'm trying to think how this one looks. Yeah, this one definitely has more of like a an adjusted version of it where it's got the I guess fade out to the sides. It looks kind of neat, but I agree. I think that the bright one looked more iconic and graphic, I'd say. So I would agree with that, where see how it like fades out on the sides. This looks like it's a little bit more worn, like it's been through some stuff, but yeah. Yeah. That was one of the things, that was one of my criticisms, that it didn't level up like this one does. But yeah. Oh, and one of the things I will say that I do appreciate about the suit is that it is kind of reminiscent of the rest of the Ishimura as well. And it definitely has, this has more of like a rib cage, you know, type look to it. But yeah, I still would say I like this one of the suits that I have available to me, this one the best. And now I've got to decide which weapons I'm going to use. I like this one because it's got the red on the front. Oh, and I didn't get the DLC stuff, so this is all I have, unfortunately. Like there's some DLC outfits that are pretty nutty from what I've seen. Let's see here. So as you can see, I have all the weapons. Let's see here. So there's the Ripper, the one that you have. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember which ones I like best. I don't think I ever really used the line gun. I think I like this. Suppose I could go with the Ripper just to show you some stuff about the Ripper. I think the contact beam might be a fun one. Yes. Yeah, what I'll say is, well, here's the thing. I've kind of always been a fan of the Force gun, like all the way through. I'd say particularly in 3, to a degree anyway. I was a big fan of it because it was a guaranteed hit for things like the shotgun in 3 would sometimes just entirely miss guys. Yes, yeah. It would make it so that it would knock people down. On top of that, there were 2 things that I found that I exploited the crap out of, because it was really funny, and there's also a really interesting side effect, let's say. So there were different like Mark II, Mark III, Mark IV, Mark V stuff that was available to you in Dead Space 3. The Mark V stasis coating, well, actually all stasis coating scales with the damage you do. So if you used, I believe it was the Seeker rifle with stasis coating, and then I think there was then also a damage upgrade to it. It made it so it was more effective than your own stasis. It would last longer and slow them down more because it would also stack. You could shoot something 3 times and it would be moving super slow, and it would stay that way for a super long period of time. Also, if you shot space mines, it would explode, and then yeah, I know. But yeah, so what I'd say is that definitely stasis code was broken, but it would also, if you shot space mines, it would make them blow up in slow motion. You could actually watch them explode super slowly, and you could see like the shock wave moving away from it. It was pretty fun. But yeah, I used Mark V stasis coating on my my Force gun and my Seeker rifle. So I'd be able to knock them down, get them a little bit slowed down, so I could then shoot them on the ground, and then they wouldn't be able to get back up. So I know, yeah, me too, because I mean, technically I think I could play it on PlayStation 4, so I guess. Oh wait, maybe I couldn't. I can't actually. I can't remember off the top of my head. All right, we're gonna take that one with me too as well, just in case. But I'll go with those. But let me see here. All right, just because this one doesn't take any ammo. Oh yeah, I guess technically I should probably take another weapon, even though this will make it so it's kind of funny and I don't need to. I'm gonna equip that one down. There we go. Actually, no, I usually have this one down. That's right. There we go. And what other weapon should I have, just for fun? I think I was thinking the contact beam, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I suppose I could go with the Ripper, just so I could show you that. Because again, Ripper's kind of neat. Actually, do I have any ammo for the Ripper? I think I might. No, I guess I don't. I guess I was using the line gun for a decent amount, because it looks like I have a bunch of line gun ammo. Huh. Interesting. No Ripper ammo. Alright, next. Whoops. I haven't played this in like a year, so I'm still getting used to the controls again. All right, heal up a little bit. There we go. I think I got everything out of here. Yes, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna ruin anything for you. There are definitely secrets to be found in the game. There's definitely a use to let's see, do I have anything to upgrade, or do I have everything fully upgraded? Wait, what? Oh, oh, interesting. I don't think I've actually seen this. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So, there we go. Just may as well get everything because I've got plenty of stuff. There we go. So, I'll stay off of the rest because I think I've got the rest all fully upgraded if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let me double check. I'll go through quickly. I'm pretty sure I've got all that. I do not have the pulse rifle. I don't have the Ripper upgraded at all. That's how I have everything. So I guess I will... You can also, as you can see, reset all as well. May as well go. There we go. I'll show you some of what the Ripper is capable of since you've got the Ripper now. So there we go. Okay. I'll not save just yet. But yeah, like I said, every single gun in this game has been balanced. So like every single one has a purpose. You can use it for certain situations that it wouldn't be great at in others. Once again, they did a phenomenal job.
Security clearance required.
Yes, security clearance. But yeah, I'm so sad that they good, we get our telekinesis now, or kinesis. There we go. I'm so sad that they're not making part 2 because that's just oops. That's right. I hit this in order to pick you up. All right. I think there is some stuff in here for me to get. Right? No, not there. Where is it? Something hidden somewhere. I remember that much. There it is. Oh boy. 100 credits. Totally worth it. A torso! Oops. I did. Nope. I want you to... Oh, you're letting go on... okay. There we go. Oh, never mind. Thought there was something back here. Well, I've got a good long-term memory. Oh, you'll notice I have a very bad short-term memory. But my long-term memory is really good. Whoops. I'm hitting buttons as I'm hitting buttons. Got a bad habit of doing that. Alright. Oh, wait. Don't let them out. Was there something else in here? My spidey senses are tingling for something else being in here, but I think I got everything. Oh, yes.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
Yeah, unfortunately can't have you coming back. All right. Oh yeah, and Venros, if you are back, or are still there, you never answered my question if you played this or not. If you're just lurking, absolutely just lurk. So I was just curious though.
Lifting station lockdown.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yes, this part of the game.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Level
Yeah.
2 security
But the
clearance
barricade was
required.
put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, maybe a shock pad. And Cole could be through there if...
Isaac. The one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. I saw him die.
Yes, you did.
If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Retrieve the captain's rig. Ah, yes. I don't remember which way. Ah, it has me go that way first. Oof. That's what the banging noise was. Oh, may as well fill up my stasis. Wait. Seem to remember this being something that I need. Oh, never mind. Hello. Really? Is that it? Okay. Gonna throw something else at me? Huh? Oh yeah, this guy. He's not doing so well. Oh. Yeah, and he died as a result of his wounds. Eek, that looks like a major wound too. Another bench. Another node. Oh yeah, I forgot. Going to test this puppy out. Hey. Yeah, it's just a flesh wound. Yeah, no kidding. Right? Just a flesh wound to his sternum and internal organs. Although I don't know if bones count as flesh.
Patient log retrieved.
I hear the tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all.
Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind.
Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood.
The suicides. This is a revelation, Terrence.
Yeah, also, he's not the Black Knight, so I don't know if he'd be trying to shake it off as just a flesh wound.
I'm positive. And with Captain Messiah's cry and the presidency, which is perfect. This and what's necessary.
Dr. Brennan's patient. In your method. Things are complicated in this already.
How long can you afford to wait?
But yeah, if you notice, if I do this, oops, not that, that. Boing, it bounces all over the place. It can be really useful in tight spaces. Hello. Come at me, bro. That was another director enemy, I can tell, because of the purple coloring. Oh, whoops, I forgot to pick up my 100 credits. I definitely need that. Wait, you just hurt yourself with it a lot? Oh, with the, with launching it out? Like it comes back and hits you? Can you actually hurt yourself with this thing? I don't know if I've used it enough to know that or not. I'll trust you, definitely. Oh, wow. Yikes. That seems a little weird because the upgrade to this is that it ricochets more. Oh, yikes. Oh, and you've seen the right? Yep. The foam finger is back. Yes, you have to beat it in, I think it's impossible mode, which I believe, oh man, I can't remember what it is. There's something in it, I believe it deletes your save after you die, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So yeah, so it's difficult to get. Yes, basically, yeah. But yeah, but yes, the foam finger is back. It's probably my favorite weapon just because it's funny to use. Ah, yes. Level 2 security clearance for iron. That's right. Oh boy, 100 credits. Yeah, I think the game knows that I have a ton of stuff, so it's not giving me a bunch of things. All right, there we go. Oh. Well, here, let me see how much it damages myself. Let's see here. Are you sure it hurts you? There we go. Okay, yeah. You just gotta definitely get it. I think having the ricochet makes it so it actually tries to not hit you, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But you are correct. It does hurt you. Let's see here. Okay. Maybe it's possible. RNG in this is definitely a thing, and yeah. So it's definitely possible to have things hit you just right. Because again, like I just shot a whole bunch of them, and none of them hit me until like the last one. Oh no, the vacuum. I remember correctly. Isn't there something out here that you can get? Oh, it might be over here. Hmm. Maybe I'm thinking weird. I know in the original there was something out here that you could get, but I know that there's this you can get, which I forgot to sell at the bank for the store. Yeah, games like, nah, you've already got too much ammo back in your store. We're not going to give you any more. Let me see. Okay, well, let's just go this way. Oh, never mind. I guess he didn't. I was being quiet because I was like, oh, then Isaac's going to take a deep breath there. Yes. Yeah, it's probably going to be best to use this right now. Let's see here. There we go. Can't remember if they attack me now or later. Probably later. Yes. Where's the rest of them? There we go. Now that I've got like super far reach in terms of oh, disoriented myself. There we go. I don't know why I'm looking for breakables. I mean, I've got plenty of stuff. But yeah, anyway, let's which button is it to level myself out? I can't remember. No, it's not gonna be that. There it is, okay. I love the music in this. Yep, yeah, for me it's actually I think it was right stick for me. But again, I think you reversed everything. So that's probably why it's different for you. All right, anything else? I don't think so. Again, I've just got this weird mentality of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick up everything.
What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
No sign of her yet. But I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade.
Oh, what do you call me? Oh, you can call me Mal.
Okay.
Because I think that I am the Maelstrom, so as kind of a Dune reference.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh, hello there. Got a little something in store for you if you come over here. Where's your buddy? I think there's two of you, isn't there? Whatever. All right, what is this? Nope. That's not it. That's the alternate fire. Oh, it is that. I just need to be off of fire. That's right. Yeah, the alternate fire in this is actually pretty cool. Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, I enjoyed having you here. It was nice meeting you. Once again, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I think you're like my 11th or something total. But yeah, yeah, I try and stay 11th, yeah, 10th or 11th, somewhere around there. I'm sure a bunch of them are the bots that are trying to like get me to buy their artwork. So, but yeah, much appreciate you you coming around, giving me the follow. You know, it gets me a little bit closer to affiliate, just slightly. But yeah, hope to see you around in the future. And are you gonna be streaming today, or just heading out for doing life stuff, as if streaming isn't life?
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I hope you have a good stream before you go to work. And yeah. There we go. Ugh. The space spots can be really disorienting. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I hope you start. That's kind of an interesting thing, because I can say I hope you start to feel better so you can go into work. But if you don't want to go into work, then maybe you don't want to feel better. But regardless, I hope that whatever you would prefer to happen, you start to feel better, or you don't. You know, either or. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's unfortunately a decent chunk of the world right now. But yeah, then I hope you do start to feel a little bit better, or at least well enough to go into work. Oh no, it's gonna be a long day today. Eek. Yeah, I got off of work, and mine was just a regular day. But yeah, there's some issues at work that are making it so that I've had to do some extra hours so I can oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I wanted to see your bones. But yeah, I hope, well, you know what? I hope that whatever work is, that it actually goes by much quicker than you think it was going to, and that you have a good stream. Both.
Security clearance required.
I hate that I can't keep the security clearance the entire way through. Oh no. Did you eat something bad, or do you think it's like a stomach flu, or so I actually had a work buddy who oh, gotcha. Oh, hey, if you want to do that, that's cool. It'll be nice to have you around, even if you're just lurking. I do have Vendros, who also enjoys lurking from time to time as well. So, oh dear. Oh, that is possible. Heat stroke can take a lot out of you. That can and really anytime that your body kind of gets like goes through a rough experience, that can lower your immune system. So yeah, it could have made you a little bit more sick, or could have even, like, just the stress of going through the heat stroke could have made your digestive system start to go through something weird. But yeah, that's rough. Yeah, feeling sick is never fun. Not a fan.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod.
Oh dear.
This is fucked up.
That's yeah, it's some serious stuff. Yeah, heat stroke can definitely take it out of you. let's see. And I don't know if there's really any way to help get over it. You know what I mean? It's just keep yourself cool and whatnot. But I mean, like, it's just something that your body goes through. And I've also heard that if you, because I haven't struggled too much with heat stroke in the past, but my sister has. And she has said that if you get heat stroke, it can then make it so that it's more easy for you to get heat stroke. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I have been to Texas before. I do not live in Texas myself, but I understand. I've actually got one of the people that I play Baldur's Gate with that I had mentioned before. He lives in Texas. So, and then the other guy used to live in Texas. So, I've heard horror stories. Yeah, so I'd say like drink cool water. Oh, cool. I wonder if this steam here is oh, this was the director. This doesn't happen every time, I don't think. All right, there we go. And you got anybody coming up my butt? Yep. You know what? I'm gonna bang you. There we go. I banged him good. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, heat stroke can be something that can be cumulative, I think, to a degree, or I don't know, maybe my sister was a little bit incorrect. I'm not 100% on that, but yeah, I'd say try and stay cool for at least the next little while, because if you got heat stroke, you might be more susceptible to it. You may want to like Google that or something to make sure that that's accurate, but regardless, yeah, Texas summers, definitely difficult. I can understand that. There you are. Oof, one shot. I can tell that guy wasn't one of the director's spawn-ins, because director likes to spawn things in with a lot more health. Yeah, one of the things I like about a difference that they have between this and the old, the original, is that there are places that used to be safe that aren't safe anymore. I just really like that. All right, and technically I don't need 2 of those. Probably move that to storage just to make sure that I replenish what I took. Okay, so there's 5 of those. Oh yeah, I guess technically, like I used to have one of these in my inventory too. Ah, yes, I was about to say, I'm like, I swear I had more of those. There we go. And now I go the other way. Oh, I forgot I have the upgraded version of this that causes damage. Oh yeah, I remember there's a way to skip this, but I'm not gonna skip anything in this game. Come out wherever you are.
Anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Hello. Give me your blade. Thank you. Whoa! Aw. I don't even think I hit him. I was wanting that. Thank you very much. Come on, where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Suppose there's always zero preparation. There we go. Thank you. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be... You guys are making noise down there. I know you're down there. Oh yeah, this is something that I think I realized only after playing for a while. You can actually pull these things off and use them. There's a bunch of things in the environment you can use to, as little... that you can just pull off of stuff. Come on. There you are. Come on, I see ya. Oops. Well, where are you? Oh, there you are. See, telekinesis is very OP in this. You can just use it to get a whole bunch of stuff. Look at that, didn't even use any ammo there. Not really, anyway. At least once I got down here. I mean, I do have this fully upgraded, so it does make it a little bit easier, but yeah. Oh yeah, this is also something you can just pull completely apart. Oh wait, no, I can't pull it completely apart. I have to smack it, and then I get a whole bunch of these things. More Ripper blades. I love sticking enemies to walls and stuff. If I remember right, is it in here? It is. There we go. Go through that. Oh yeah. There's also this. A little bit of story and lore and whatnot.
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there? Precisely that. God's work. How can you say that?
No ammo.
These deaths at the colony. The paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker. What are you so worried about? The marker is divine.
Yeah, Captain's crazy.
Look, it'll be on board.
Captain's definitely crazy. People are, yeah. I've technically already heard that before. If anybody in here wants me to, you know, stick to things and make sure that everything gets gone through, I'm more than willing to do that for people. Nicole, are you here?
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7. However...
Yeah, exactly. God's work.
He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Yeah, in this they've definitely got some cults that have some very odd beliefs. Or a cult in particular. But yeah, just so you know, in this game, there's some really interesting stuff like this. You can just pull right off the wall and use as stuff like that. So, it's got a decent amount of Scientology inspirations, I think. But yeah, I would agree it has some aspects of that. Because you know, Scientology has the whole like I don't know if I can remember the guy's actual name, but he's essentially Ming from yes, yeah, they're on the walls and the ceiling, and if you break, like there was a thing here. Okay, gotcha. Now, I'm Christian, but you know, it's that I suppose that'd be a debate or discussion for another time. But there's these things as well that give you 4 of these. Or yeah, there we go, 4 of them. So these can also be quite useful. They're all over the place. And yes, yep, the shells, yep. But yeah, look around for anything that you can pick up or whatnot. It uses a weapon that you can like launch at things and all that stuff. So, because telekinesis is probably the most useful thing in this game, or kinesis, sorry.
Finally see what I've sought all my life: the miners, this transformation, the divide death self.
But I was gonna say that I can't remember. Actually, how do I stop that? I don't think I can. Come to think of it, I know there's a way to stop the playback, but I can't remember what it was.
I must study one of these creatures.
Huh, never mind.
Next best thing. Brennan's patient, for example.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, at some point in time, I'm sure we'll run into a hold circle. Oh, gotcha. Well, not aiming. Okay, thank you. Yeah, at some point in time, I'm sure we'll have discussions, because I mean, like even I played Stellar Blade recently, and going through that, there were most definitely like Christian inspirations to a degree, but even the slight references they had, I was going through like different ethical frameworks, and like I like philosophy and whatnot. So okay. Oh, you haven't played or seen it? Okay. Because I'm not an affiliate, I don't have like very much of a backlog of VODs. Of course, you know, they only last a week for me. But I do have a YouTube channel that I have not only in the down below a link, but where I just dump all of my VODs. So if you wanted to, you could go there and watch me play through it. And again, I'm pretty chill through the entire thing. Actually, one of my regulars here, Vendros, he was around for basically almost the entire time I played. And there are things where I go through and I'm like theorizing about what's going to happen toward the end and all that stuff. So. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that as well, but like I could like do a highlight and then just like scrunch it up and whatnot. But I'm basically just dumping everything to YouTube just for the fun of it. I mean, maybe if the channel gets a little bit bigger and like right now I'm just doing it for fun. But if it starts to have like any type of an income come off of it, I might do that as well. Like do little highlights just to save old VODs. I did save some of them. Like I do have some where I show some of my theories before I was even done with the game. But just to give you an idea of what Stellar Blade is like, it's I'd say it's a cross between like God of War or Devil May Cry with certain aspects of Soul-like games, like It definitely has like eldritch horror elements in it. Yeah, it's basically it's action, but it also has some RPG elements to it. So it's like you kill enemies and you get experience, and then you get skill points you can distribute how you want to. What I'll say is it's pretty fun. It's got an interesting story. There was some controversy around it because the main character's pretty and has a bunch of different outfits. Oh, gotcha. No, take your time. I hope you feel better soon, by the way. Now we'll take the opportunity to actually go through and maybe upgrade some of my stuff. Okay, let's go. I might switch out the Ripper for something else, but we'll have to see. Yeah, come to think of it, I guess that's everything, so I guess I could go Flamethrower just for fun, but nah, we'll just keep it as is for now. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, no. Femboy is, missing one of the classic things in this game this year. Yeah, this was, like, in the original Dead Space, this was a... yes, childcare. Yep. Yeah, this was such an iconic scene in the original. And this was also something that they ended up in the original having to do this. Like they had to put things behind glass in order to actually do any scenes like that, because if the player bumped into anything or like interrupted something, shot the baby, it would break the game. So they had to put like, if you notice in the original, there was a bunch of things that were like any scene that happened, there was like some kind of separation between. Oh, hello, baby. Oops, I did not dodge that very well. Got to pay attention a bit more. But yeah, this thing where like he shot his hand into the wall, into the glass, and then it exploded his head. It was epic in the original. All right, oops, I messed something up on my side. There we go, much better. Okay. All right, where are you, babies? Come out, wherever you are. There you are. Oh, you're not dead. Let me back off a little bit here. I'm aiming horribly. And dodging horribly. Yeah, I gotta work on dodging those guys again. I used to be really good at dodging those guys, but not anymore. This little extra room over here is nice. Oops. Keep forgetting when I'm aiming, I can't stomp. Oh yeah, I think in the original was that door locked, this one? So we could actually get into it this time? Oh, never mind. You're talking about down, sorry. Yes, yeah, down below you couldn't walk through the door. You're right. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. But yes, yeah, they would close things off because they needed to have a spot where nothing could interact with the scene that they made. So it would have to be a clean scene. Ah, yes. Now we made it here. Or that, I'll take it. Doors. Got the shock pad.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I can use on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Watch the voltage on that pad. I'm not losing anyone else.
No, I think there was a door in the original, but because you did eventually go through there, because you did have to like go in there and then you fought the baby in there and you went up. It's very very similar to the original, but they did change some stuff. But I suppose it's also possible that I don't remember, and you're actually correct. Yeah, exactly. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. All right, come at me. Where are you? All right, now we switch over to this, and while you're much more vulnerable. That's one of the things that I like about this is you can strip off all of their skin, see their bones underneath. And apparently, I mean, I'm sure it doesn't matter as much now since I'm like way overpowered and stuff. But apparently, if you use the force gun to rip off all of their skin and then you switch to a different weapon that then can take out their limbs, it makes it easier to rip off their limbs. So. Oh no, I get it, yeah. No, trust me, I'm perfectly fine with typos. I have dyslexia, so like I typically will read over things, or like as I'm typing out, it'll be like, nope, that's wrong, you know. So no worries, I can understand the gist of things. I figured out it's like when you typed out cease, I'm like, oh, that's dead, yeah. Force gun, yeah. Yep, no, it's all good. Yep. Yeah, it damages all of them, and it also removes all of their skin, making their bones more susceptible to being broken. So yeah, it's fun. Oh, whoops, inventory. That's what I was looking for. We don't need these puny things. Not anymore. Let's see here. I guess technically, I'm gonna move that to storage. And move that to storage. I think I'll just ride with this stuff for now. Yeah, but I think the downgraded force gun, it doesn't do as much like right now it's so like my gun's so upgraded I can just tap it twice and they're dead. Like a bunch of them, but when you originally get it, all it really does is knock their skin off, and then if you try and shoot them while their skin is gone, it doesn't do as much damage. So there's actually like different damage set or different damage types. No, I don't think it does because actually let me double check, because I know that what you're thinking of are the devil horns. And that made it look like that's why it made the animation and the rock out animation. Here, actually, I'll show you. See here, I don't think you can actually reload this. Yeah, we just don't reload it. Okay, I'm hitting the reload button and nothing's happening. So this one's just the finger. So yeah, I know, but that was I'm sure they were holding it off until Dead Space 2. But you know, I think this one, what is this one called? Yeah, this one's just called the hand cannon. I think the devil horns, which I think were in 2, right? No. That was 3. The devil horns were in 3. I think the hand of God was in 2 or something like that. I can't remember. Or the God hand. I don't know. Whatever it was. But yeah, the only reason why the devil horns did the animation where you rock out is because it's like, you know, yeah, you know, where it's like because the devil horns had the finger and the pointer finger and the pinky sticking out, both. So, but I think that was, if I remember right, I think that was 3. Just because I remember, oh wait, maybe it was 2. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, neither do I. It's been so long since I played the originals, or 2 and 3 at least, because one didn't have the handgun, so they brought it into this one, which is nice. But yeah, and I'll also mention that yes, thank you. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot I have to go in here. Blah, blah. All right, I'm out of the way. There we go. There we go. Okay. I was gonna say that, let's see here. Yeah, I liked that they brought this into here now, because now you've got technically one in every version or every storyline of Dead Space. And there's also, well, let's see here. In Dead Space 2, I think Dead Space 2 is probably, well, this one holds a special place in my heart, but Dead Space 2, they ratcheted things up a bit. Like they did some really, really awesome things in there. So I think Dead Space 2 might be my favorite of them. So that's one of the reasons why I was really looking forward to having. Oh no! What will I ever do? I'm gonna pew you. But yeah. Just because they really leaned into the horror aspect of the survival horror, and I think they also really fleshed out some of the lore in it as well. So yeah, it's got a special place in my heart. Although again, all of them do. I'm actually one that I did enjoy 3 probably more than a lot of people did, because I know a lot of people were expecting 3 to be very much survival horror, and it was more action-y. But I think that oh gotcha. I don't know. I think that both of them here, tell you what. I think that you're right in the aspect that one has more horror in one sense. I'd say that 2 has a little bit more psychological horror, which I think that I appreciated maybe a little bit. I personally like a little bit more, so that might be why there's probably a little bit of a discrepancy between the 2 of us. But again, to each their own, you know. So, but no, don't worry about it. I understood what you meant. It's all good. But yeah. Oh, I don't know if you found this or not. I'm betting you probably did, but all right, more ammo, good. But there is technically a secret in this area. Let's see here, I think. Oh yeah, other than this, of course.
Transmit all personnel.
Let me see here. Oh really? I never actually played the mobile game. Might have to check it out. Yes, behind the showers. Yeah, you're right. You know about it. I figured. You played the original. You know, look around. And you're like, wait, there's a puzzle here. I can feel it. But yeah, behind there. Yep, this little thingy.
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now, it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue with...
I love this. Oh, one of the things I'll say...
It's not enough to figure out a cure. I need...
Oh, wow, okay.
A report from engineering. Here.
Gotcha. Okay, so they definitely leaned more into the marker,
Limbs missing, torso.
the marker influence, essentially.
Time for real.
So that's interesting. All right, now turn off the showers. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Oh, that's how. They shot me. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. See, being able to run that fast is really useful. Oh. I was trying to dodge. Down, boy. The finger gun is just too much. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so okay. So I would have actually I would have been able to see a reference to that in Dead Space 2, because I got all the logs in Dead Space 2, so in doing that, I guess I learned a little bit of the audio log. Interesting. Gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I know, that's the thing, right? Like, the only way to play it is if you got, like, a PlayStation 3. Because I don't even think you can play it on PlayStation 4. I'm not 100% on that one, though. Can't remember. But regardless, yeah, it's, you've either got to have the system or you're kind of out of luck, which is unfortunate, because like I said, those, I guess technically you can play Dead Space 3 if you have Game Pass, I think. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love when people stick to their own lore like that. It's very much of a fun aspect. Like that. I really wish that more game companies would value, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying that no game companies do, of course, but I'm saying more of them, because I'm always a huge fan of that type of stuff. Like having deep lore that that if people want to pay attention, and the people who are paying attention, like, really get more out of it. But yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. That's too bad. Well, I also don't have actually, no, I should say the first smartphone I ever got was an iPhone, and I didn't like it. Like Siri was annoying, and at the time it required me to have iTunes on my PC in order to like put anything on there, and I'm like, yuck. so I went to Android, and I guess I just never looked back. But that's once again, that's not to say that there's anything wrong or bad with with Apple products or anything like that. But although I do have, I've got criticisms of Apple, I think, and Microsoft as well, both. But big companies, eh. Wow. Okay. It's a whole game. Wow. Okay. Huh. Kind of sad that I missed it then. Because again, one of my favorites, so. Yeah, I knew you were gonna be behind me. And you go bye-bye. Oh, never mind. Was there another one behind me? No, okay. Okay, yeah, actually, I'd say I'm interested. So I probably will.
I just got the latest report from Aegis 7.
Because that'll be interesting. Oh, what was it? There was also, I think, a Wii game or something like that that came out too. Severed, I think it was. No, wait, not Severed. That's the DLC for. No, wait, is it Severed? I think it is Severed. Come to think of it. I think I had access to that at some point, and I probably still do because I technically still have my PlayStation. Oh, here, let me. I still have access to it because I still have my PlayStation 3, and I think it came on my PlayStation 3. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was. But it was like a motion control game or something like that. Oh, okay. DS3. That was it. Extraction. Yes. Yeah. Yep. That was it. Yep. Yep. You remembered it better than I did. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this.
Security request retrieved.
Yeah, this one's creepy. Ugh. Gotcha. I played a little bit of Extraction. I don't think I played through the entire thing, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh. You know, I know of a glitch you can do in this area. I won't do it. Well, since you're already past this, I suppose I could try it. All right, let's go an empty slot. Yes. Here we go. Dead Space in 2024? Oh, gotcha. Holy cow, you found it for $5? That's awesome. But, yeah, when you go in here, there's this little, bypass thing you can do. Never mind, I just realized it's actually this, we're not to this area yet. Oh, I love this hallway that they did something with this that's slightly better than the original, I'd say. Or they actually have everything locked down. Friggin' great. Love this. Oh no, babies! Bad babies! Oh yeah, as you can see, when you upgrade upgrade the plasma far enough, plasma cutter far enough. Yes, that's what I wanted you to grab, Isaac. The wheelchair. You get a fire effect that you get to add onto it. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. I never actually owned a Wii. I got it on. I think it was PlayStation 3 they ported it over to. I think I got it for free with the purchase of, it might have been Dead Space 3, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that was it. Trying to remember. Oops. There we go. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does this. Who either stomps on the bodies or grabs all the bodies and gets them to the point where where the other guys can't get to them. Makes this room just a little bit easier. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I have a feeling there's not gonna be a lot of ports anymore, so yeah, no, so many of them. I think anything other than this one is basically difficult to get. Like I said, I think you can get, like, if you get Game Pass, you can play Dead Space 3, I think. But I'm not sure if there's anything else that I'm aware of that you can get. That's once again, that's easy to get. I mean, like, the rest of it is all. Oh yeah, the thing opens. Okay, the originals are on Steam. Oh, good. I didn't know about that. I might have to actually purchase those then, because I wouldn't mind going through those again. But yeah, I don't think that I'd want to do hardcore on 2 or 3 ever again. So I did, like, hardcore on 3 made it so it literally deleted your save. Like, just removed it. And the crappy part was, at the end of the game, there was this part where you'd climb up a wall, and you could, with some RNG or some odd reason, fall through that and then just keep falling. Like, you get up to the top, right to the end of the game, and then you just fall straight through. Oh, gotcha. No extraction, mobile ignition. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Once again, just some stuff that's just not available anymore. Lost to the, oops. Oh, I guess I can't pick up that body. That must be the one that, oh yeah, there we go. Let's just stomp you. There we go. No limbs. Can't be used that way. What sounded horrible? The squishing or something? Or did I phrase something incorrectly? I can't remember what I said that sounds horrible. Yeah, see, I've got a horrible short-term memory. I don't even remember what I said. Gotcha. Oh, yes, that, yeah. Because the thing is, that's at the end of the game, and it completely erases your save file. So what do you have to do? Oh, it's all the way back to the beginning. And there's also all of the instantaneous death areas where it doesn't matter what you do. Like, if you hit your toe on a piece of debris during a flying section, you fall into many pieces. Oh, you're back at the beginning of the game again. Yeah, I would never want to do that ever again. Not that the games are bad. It's just it was so difficult to go through. I don't want to do it again. Yeah, this little video that they have, little cutscene, I guess, is amazing. The fact that you turn and watch this guy transform while you're looking at him is awesome. No, it's not. There we go. Look at that. Gotta love the physics in this sometimes. It was because I hit him with stasis and killed him with it.
Isaac, what's your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me.
Yes. Oh yeah, Dead Space 2, the opening. Yeah. Well, what I'll say is, in Dead Space 2, the graphics were again not as good. So they were able to pull off more stuff. But yes, I would agree that it's phenomenal what they did with it. Yeah. And I would actually agree. I think they did do it maybe slightly better, just because one, it's at the very beginning. Two, that type of thing was kind of unheard of for the time. Like that type of transformation on screen, because that was PS3 graphics. You know, it's like or PS3. They didn't have a lot of options in terms of being able to pull that type of stuff off. That requires a lot of resources in order to do, like completely different models, you know, being ripped through things and everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. To a degree, yes. I would say another aspect of things that I think I miss out of this, like if you notice when I stomp on enemies or people, sometimes just all of their limbs fall off. In Dead Space 3, they had a specific method of having the limbs contained. Oh wow, I'm almost out of ammo for this. Well, looks like we're gonna have to switch over to this. But they had a very specific way of having the individual body parts still be connected and then fall off. Oh, 100% I agree. And what I'm describing is one of the reasons why. That you could shoot off the individual limbs in such a way that they became their own elements, like out there in the world. So that made it so that when they die, you could stomp, and wherever you stomped, that's where the damage would be, and it would cut the limb off. That's actually slightly missing in the remake here. That's one of the things that they didn't do as well, I would say. Still a very minor complaint, because it's still done very well, but it's the stomping in this is not as it's not as dynamic, I'd say, because like I said, you can stomp on something and like all of the limbs all just fall off, rather than having to, you know, stomp on it and then wherever you stomp, that's the thing that's being stomped. I really miss that interaction. Oh. Let me see here. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, where there's the little pieces on the bodies that are like, you know, kind of wriggling there. Is that what you're talking about? Or is it wormy bits on the walls or something? Uh-oh, not in the elevator.
Isaac,
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis 7.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here, head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
We always like shortcuts. Yes, yeah. Yep, no, yeah, that is what I was thinking you were talking about. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, that I would say is once again one of the things that bang. That they did better in the original, you know, it's just a tiny little thing like you're saying that's that I don't understand why they didn't include it. Not storage, what am I thinking? Yes, technically I don't need all those. Probably not gonna need more than one of these. I do have some ammo. Oh, I think I just got it off of this guy. Oh, I gotta remember to hydrate myself. Ah, there we go. Oh, now one of the things I'll say is, since I'm probably going to be somewhat blazing through this, once I get to like chapter 4, I likely won't continue just because I don't want to ruin anything for you. Well, and again, I know it's not like exactly ruining things, but because I mean it's an old game, but again, you know, it's still something that I want you to be able to experience for the first time playing it. So
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
body bags everywhere, but now they come back. They're mysteriously all missing, and no one ever points out how creepy that is. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Huh. And what's interesting is, I'm not even sure if that was on purpose or if it was just something because they didn't have the resources for it at that point in time later on in the game. It would be interesting to know which one it was. But, all right. There we go. Heal ourselves up a little bit. Baby. 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 Ugh. Who would make a doll like that? That's just nuts. That screams like that? That is... that's blood curdling. Alright. Okay. Assumed was intentional because right at that. Oh yeah. I think so. Yeah, the infector. Yeah. No, I knew what you meant. No, if you misspell something, my brain typically corrects it. Oh, it's all good. But I appreciate you being accurate. I do like English grammar, you know, and I try and utilize it properly, even when I speak. But yeah, if you make mistakes, no, don't worry about it. It's all good. But yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if it was intentional, just because... Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I can appreciate that. Yeah, I can be somewhat perfectionistic with when it comes to. Actually, did I think I went in here? Yes. Yes, I did. I'm 90% sure. Yes, because that guy's all destroyed. Cool. But yeah, where like I want to make sure I'm spelling things right or whatnot. But yeah, so I can appreciate what you're saying. Ah, yes. Now we get to see Chen. Now, if you notice, the second time you play through this, if you look here, where the necromorph comes out of, you can actually just see him pop into existence, unfortunately. Oh, gotcha. I don't blame you. You know, oh. Speaking of that, there's a reason why restrooms are very scary, I'd say, and why things like horror films and whatnot will utilize them. I got introduced to the concept. This is not a great movie. It's actually kind of a bad movie. In terms of like not very well done. It's got some interesting aspects to it, and I'd say watching the bonus scene that they have in it is probably worth watching it. But il Earl. But sorry, you probably won't get that if you don't know what I'm talking about. So a movie called Dreamcatcher. It's based on a Stephen King novel, and claustrophobia as well. Yeah, that as well. One other aspect of it is a lot of things when you find out that there's bad things going on with yourself happen in the bathroom. Like, oh, there's blood in my urine. Oh, there's blood in my stool. Oh, what's this that I have on on my skin here? Oh, my eyes are bloodshot. Oh, it's oh, why are my eyes turning yellow? Things like that. It's like you go into the bathroom, you look at yourself in the mirror, you experience those types of things. Oh, what's this lump here? While I'm taking a shower. It's like there are things like that are like viscerally scary that actually happened to people. So I think that it's kind of tapping into that aspect of things as well. But yes, claustrophobia and also being vulnerable, those are also reasons for it too. But oh yes, that's right. We're going this way first. But yeah, the there's a scene in Dreamcatcher, yeah, where the protagonists encounter something in the bathroom, and I watched. I'm kind of a weird person, and I watch like commentaries and whatnot on films that I watch. Just because I like knowing the inner workings and the thoughts behind why directors or actors or whomever did what they did. Hydrating again. And they actually specifically mentioned that they were like the reason why the bathroom was chosen was because of, and they listed off basically all those things. I'm like, oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that before, but yeah, that's absolutely the case. I'm assuming this is when you're like, oh, I can get Pang here. And then you went over here and only got the audio file. This thing that tells you about Pang. Oh, never mind. Maybe this doesn't tell you about that. But yeah, regardless, unaim. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of secrets in this area here too that you can get. Like I think there's something inside, if I remember correctly. There's not only this, but I swear. Oh, I love this music in particular. So good. Yeah, you can actually come over here and see. Look, we get to see her again, so she's not out of the game entirely. She's most definitely not going to be any more of a part in the game than just that, but yeah. Yes, no, I agree. I'd also say some of the sound design in this in the original and in this game also very top tier. In the original, they actually took sound effects from the enemies and put them into sound effects for other things, like the doors opening and closing. Embedded in that sound is actually, oh yeah, 100%. And if you notice, like a lot of this stuff is inspired by Aliens. Yep, yeah, you're right. Exactly. You knew. You're a fan, you knew. But yeah, there's a bunch of things like that they did in the original where they're like, hey, how can we make this even more creepy? Well, why don't we just include sounds that the enemies make in the door opening of this, you know, this hallway here, you know, things like that. Oh, and then I think in the original there was a hallway that was very much yes, no, I 100% agree. Alien, The Thing, and Resident Evil, yeah. But there was a hallway that was notorious in this game where it was like super loud and it freaked people out and whatnot, because it was unnerving. They actually took the sound from, I believe it was a train in England, where they recorded the sound of it, and it ended up working out really well for them, or something like that. But in terms of like it being like a creepy sound, trying to think if there's anything here that's worthwhile other than like money and whatnot. Oh, I do know that there was like a blueprint or something that's outside out over here if you missed it. But it's outside in this direction over there. Yep. Yeah, but I can't remember what the railway's called. It's like some specific one. And I remember seeing, I think when this came out, I was going into streamers and giving them like random facts about the original game. I mentioned that, and they were like, "Oh, I thought there was a reason why I was so freaked out by that train. That's interesting." Yes, yeah, I think that is it. It's a rig that's over there, or something. Once again, I don't know why I'm doing this and getting all these things, but I don't really need the extra, like, you know, 100 credits because I've got like 200,000. So, there we go. Okay. Ah, just love the music. Oh yeah, and then there's also this thing here too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you are completely correct on that one. It's not about needing, it's about wanting. I want it. All right. I'm sure you also did this, you know, where you come over here and get this stuff. That, and I'm also, you know, enjoying the music too, so. I think this one's level 2, no, level 3, never mind. I was gonna say, better give me ammo at some point in time. Otherwise I'm gonna have to use the foam finger the entire time. Okay, I guess I'll land in order to do these. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, so you have played through this though. Oh. Yeah, I can understand why that they took away the asteroid stuff. One thing I'd say, the original asteroid one was it was very, very RNG. So much so, that was the last trophy that I got for Dead Space. So I got the platinum for it. I got it, I believe, after I had played Dead Space 2, possibly even Dead Space 3. That's how long it took me to actually get that one. I went back to it after trying for a while, and I ended up getting it, I think, relatively quickly. But again, it's all RNG type stuff. Like it's, I can agree to a degree. But there is some tension where, because again, you can still get hit and die instantly. I think, if I'm remembering right. But yeah, it's still something where, oops, that's right, can't be aiming. It's, I can understand what you're saying. I'll say that much. If they had improved the way in which that section worked, I think I would have, and they probably would have, given how they improved basically everything else about the game too. I mean, they took what was so great about Dead Space, and they made it even better, essentially. See, I don't think there's a reason for me to do this yet, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I didn't think there was a reason to do this yet.
Entering zero gravity.
Yes, no, I found that out later. That was something that I looked up, essentially, because I tried a few times, so I'm like, man, I've only got this one trophy left. Oh, I love the way this place looks. Got the God rays in here and everything. That's so cool. But yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. And I had to look it up to find out, you know, that I could not shoot every single one of them, but yeah, I can see what you're saying as well on that one, because I think the issue once again is that it was RNG, that people didn't understand that you could ignore the ones that were further away from the center, and that unfortunately ended up oh wait, no, that's right, yeah, I want the cargo tracks on. That made it so that people, it made it so that they thought they needed to get rid of it because people disliked it so much. But I don't know, I think it might have been, I don't want to necessarily say that it was bad game design, but it kind of was bad game design to have it where it's like, oh yeah, see, you need to shoot these asteroids. Oh, but you can skip the ones that are on the outside. You know, it's like, okay, am I supposed to figure that out myself? Or yes, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, what I'll say is I'm kind of in that camp, where I didn't understand it, so I disliked it. Oops, no, actually this one needs to be that way. Sorry, setting myself up for endgame already. So yeah, I'd say that I think you're right on with that. That people didn't understand it, they disliked it, and because, well, I think also what I kind of like about what they did in the remake is that they did kind of extend it a bit, and they made it so that it's still something that you play. I suppose. Yeah, no, I agree. There was an interesting bit of tension in it as a result of having that. But again, it's unfortunately also the frustration that I think marred a lot of people's experience of it. And if they had simply, I would say, made it so that you had to shoot every single one of them and you just reduced the number of them, I think people would have had a lot more fun with it. And again, there would still be the tension that's there because you're like, oh no, I need to get every single one of them. But you know, it would make it so that people wouldn't hate it as much, I guess. Because then it's like you're doing something that you don't actually need to do without knowing you don't need to do it. And it's the thing that's making it so that your enjoyment of the thing is going away, you know? It's yeah, I really wish that, I guess maybe they had let's see. Oh, I can't grab that. That's right, I forgot. That was right, it's a Vulgar's rig. Yeah, we need that in order to get something I think I technically already have. Oh yeah, I suppose technically I should. Which is get the master switch or whatever, the master lock. I can't remember what it is now off the top of my head. But yeah, so yeah, it was just a rig for. Actually, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I just realized. Actually, it's a question. You had made mention of this playthrough. Have you played through the entire game, or have you only gone through once? Because I think I misunderstood what you had originally said. Oh, and also changing how the aiming looked might have helped. Yeah, possibly. Clustered weird aiming, like. Right. Yep. Wasn't tied to your shoulder. That's probably another reason. Yeah, I think I agree. Where it became very odd. So yeah. Okay, chapter 7 or okay, 6 or 7. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, what I'd recommend is definitely play all the way through. It's gonna be worth playing through at least 2 or 3 times because there are actually 2 different endings. Let's see here. I think there are only 2 endings. I'm thinking there might be a third, but I think I'm incorrect on that one. But there are 2 different endings, and and when you play through on New Game Plus, there are little things that you can find in the game that you need to find in order to get that other ending. Let's say that. But yeah, I don't want to get too specific because I definitely want you to experience it for yourself. Let's see here. All right, let's go. Yes. Yeah, no, like I said, playing through at least 2 or 3 times because I'd say 2 times at least because you can get the alt ending. 3 because you'll probably want to do one of those be the be impossible, so you can get the hand weapon if you want to try it. It can be difficult though. Luckily there's no, there are instant death areas or whatnot, but they're not as cheap as 3. Let's say that much. That's not what I wanted. Did I see a little guy down there? No. Okay. Actually, I can't remember if there's anything up here or not. My spidey senses are tingling for something that's up here, but... Oh. Maybe that was it. I don't know if that's coming through on my mic, but I did not win at Final Fantasy VII. That's just my phone notification. Yeah, I wanted to get him to be down on his oxygen so you could hear the and then if you notice, there's like the heartbeat in my ears and whatnot. If that's happening while he's doing dialogue, it shows the second form that I was talking about before, or the second the alt reading, I guess, if you want to call it that, of the dialogue. Oh, I just love the music in here. So good. Let's see here. You're gonna be frank. I don't know if I'm up to losing all the progress. Losing all your progress? With losing all that progress? Or maybe be expressed to stream. I don't know if I understand what you mean.
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I don't understand what you're saying. Impossible mode. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. I smacked my mic. Yeah. Sorry about that. No, I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, impossible mode. It probably would have to be a special stream. You're right, where it's like, okay, we're going to try and go through impossible, and it's like, no, it didn't work. So it would almost be like, you know how speedrunners are? Like they'll start to go through something, and they'll be like, okay, we're gonna do a challenge run. You know, we're gonna do this, and then they try and do it, and if it doesn't work, then they start over again, or they go through a randomizer or something like that. Yeah, it would definitely be something along those lines. I'd say it's worth it to get the hand. Just because it's a lot of fun, I'll say. Like... That's just too fun. Just to be able to be like, I mean, because here's the thing. I don't know if it's fun because I've gone through impossible mode. Oh yeah, no, oh. No? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Hello. Going through on impossible mode and having the ability to just erase things with this is so nice. Because, yeah, impossible is most definitely difficult. As the name indicates, of course. I mean, I don't know how obvious that is, but yeah, it's pretty bad. It can be super difficult at times, and like I said, once you get the hand cannon, it's very nice to be able to go through and just smack things out of everywhere and not have to worry about ammo. One of the things that I would say is the technique that I'm using, where you run faster while toggle aiming and then being able to hold down run. Gotcha. Well, yeah, no, trust me, I understand that. I will be perfectly honest. There were, I think, 2 places that I skipped over, and possibly a third, just because I'm like, okay, no, I'm not doing that. I've done that before. I know how difficult it is. I'm going to save myself the ammo, the frustration. Like there are little areas where you can essentially cheat through the game. It's an exploit. Like I can't remember what gun it is, but you're able to shoot through a wall and break. You know how like there are breakable. Reach the engineering deck. There's little breakable things that allow you to open up doors that are locked. There's a way that, like, if you just aim just right, you can break it from behind the door, so you can skip over an area. Actually, I might be able to show you in here. Or pretty close anyway. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to, because I don't know if I remember exactly how to do it. But there's a door that's over here somewhere that I can't remember. I think it's that door, or it might be, actually, it might be this door. I think it is. That you're able to, like, aim just in the right way. Either that, or I think you might have to use an explosive or something along those lines. I can't remember what it is, but there is a way you can actually like skip through this section. So, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you're aware. Cool. But yeah, I use that on impossible difficulty because I'm like, I could go all the way around this section, or I could just skip over this if I can figure out how to do it right. I'm like, I'm just gonna do that. I don't know if it's the force gun. If I'm remembering right, it's actually the pulse rifle where you can shoot its alt fire and use the explosion to blow it up, but I'm not 100% on that, so. Yeah, oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's something along those lines that you can use that to skip things. But there is another one where you can actually use kinesis in order to knock yourself out of the map, and then you fall down to like the next section. But yeah, so I used that once. And I think I used the skip a door once or twice, I think, so yeah. Yeah, I agree. This one, yeah. It's the new pulse rifle just doesn't sound as good. What I will say though, I enjoy all the new alt fires for all the weapons. Very good.
Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple reporting. Christ, still can't believe the chief.
All right, there we go. But let's see here. I got rid of him. I think there's other bodies in here, right? Or no? Okay, good. Because as you probably know, we come back here and there's a bunch of there's at least one infector in here, and if we can get rid of all the bodies, there's nothing for him to infect. Okay, so now, yes, that's right.
Seeing you in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense. They're out of fuel. The centrifuge is offline. We're tethered to a 4 trillion ton payload. Without the engines, it's dragging us down to the planet.
Yep. Yeah, me as well. Like, get rid of him.
Running, then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by.
Yeah,
Isaac.
When I figured that out in the first game, where I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I wonder if this will work. Like, by stomping all the bodies, then the infectors can't infect anybody. Oh, gotcha. I probably will. Like, I've got downtime at work. So I'll actually, you know what? Here, let me do this real quick. There you go. I'm gonna follow you back. There you go. Yeah, that way I can more easily find you. Although I suppose since you're following me, I can go to my followers list. But regardless, there you go. But yes, when I found out that, or when I figured out that you could stomp the bodies and that prevents the infector from being able to make more bodies, I was like, yeah, no problem. Hey, you've been great having around, you know. So, and it seems like we both have some common interests in terms of video games. So yeah. Let's see here. Actually, I think technically, can I go either way? One of the things that I actually really like is, oh yeah, see, refuel engines and both activate centrifuge. Oh yeah, check out that track on map. Let me see here. Where is this? We are in engineering. Oh, we're actually right by it. That's right. I'm sure you did this as well, but yes, respect for the dead. I mean, technically speaking, you kind of are doing that. Because you're making it so that they're less desirable for the infectors to come over and make them into necromorphs. So you could also start yelling "rest in pieces" as well. That could also work in a punny way. Let's actually just go this way. We'll follow the normal route. All right, where are you guys? Yeah, here's where you get the Ripper, but I've already got it. Let's see. Actually, before I do this, I'm gonna go over here and do this. Come on, I haven't been attacked in a while. Director, what you doing? There we go. I think maybe the director's gonna give up because I'm using the handgun. You're in stitches. Yes. So there you go. Now you've got something else you can yell at your stream. Respect for the dead. Rest in pieces. One had 2 Rippers. Yeah, there you go. Dual wield. Oh yeah, that'd be great. That'd be too overpowered, you know. I got him for you. But yeah, I love these little extra things here that they added in. You know, where it adds more into the lore and whatnot. Yeah, because this thing keeps on twitching the entire time, and she doesn't even have it like strapped down or anything. Yeah, agreed. Oh, and then the fact that it, like, there's blood and then it leads outside of the door, you know? Like, did it get up and leave after? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, I agree. It's I mean, literally they're never dead. Even when you completely shoot them to where they stop moving, their bodies liquefy and go and try and find the mass for to, you know, make us whole in a way. Ah, yes. Got that out of the way. Oops. We'll just go normal. I know, right? Like there's a ton of stuff. There's a ton of stuff in this game that oh yeah, did you notice the pliers here and the teeth? Or the here's the pliers. I think the teeth are in this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, there's a tooth. Yep.
What the hell is happening? I don't know. Cancel security request. Henderson needs the medical bay. And a shrink.
And a shrink. Yeah. Pretty gnarly. Hello, director. How you doing? But yeah, no, the little things to catch in this are really neat. One of the things that the original did so well is environmental storytelling, and I think they carried that on in this. But yep. Oh, one thing I'll mention if you happen to run across a circle on the ground that seems like it's related to Scientology, and you see handprints and footprints, just remember that you have a hand and a foot. That's all I'll tell you. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. That's something that I think that, like, kind of the OGs, you know, Silent Hill and Resident Evil, that they did so well is environmental storytelling. Just little things, you know, that were going on. You could tell there's something that went on in this area. There's just a blood trail with someone's body, like half of their body laying over something. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, I missed him. Yep. Oh, I don't have 2 yet. Yeah, and I have to say that you mentioned this earlier, but I really do enjoy the like alien references in this, like the Nostromo essentially. References to that ship, you know. I mean, they don't directly reference it, but I mean visually speaking, of course. Can't remember if I forgot anything down here. No, I didn't. Okay. Out of principle, I'm picking everything up, as you were saying before. I want to.
Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
Oops. Yeah. There we go. All right. And I love just the little ambient sounds that they have in this. You know, where it's like, oh, there's whispers and talking. Oh. Oh, wow, you didn't see an alien until a year ago? I think I saw that, like, quite a few years ago, but yeah, isn't it so good? I mean, it holds up so well. It's and again, I'd say that's a good example of how you can use just good writing, good art direction and directing. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I don't think they could have improved on the ambience in Dead Space. It's just too good. Like it is perfection. And then again, they stuck so yes, yeah, exactly. And they stuck so perfectly to that in the remake, like just making sure that the ambience is there, making sure that like the addition of the director, I think also really helps, because it makes it so, like, me sitting around and doing not a whole lot and then, you know, like talking to you for a bit makes so the director gets angry at me and starts throwing more stuff at me, so it makes it more entertaining that way. Yes, we need a special one for that.
Last found done, Chief. Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves to help.
And I love how they also put a little bit of the thing in this, in terms of like not being able to trust other people, but then also a whole bunch of the thing in this in the body horror and whatnot. So if you have you actually seen the original Thing, the one that came out in like the 80s, John Carpenter's The Thing? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. What I'll say is, well, yeah, I understand to some degree why people didn't like Dead Space 3, because they were expecting a survival horror game, and they got something that was a lot more action-like. It was a lot more action-based, and there's a lot less fear in it. But I agree. I like the psychological elements of 3. I like the elements of like, were those enemies actually there? Were they not? Okay, gotcha. Like I said, I didn't play completely through Extraction, but that's interesting. Oh wow. I would recommend watching it. However you can. Got it on streaming service. Find an old DVD of it, whatever. If you have a VHS, whatever, you know. Whatever form you can find to watch it, I'd recommend watching it. It's, yeah, there's definitely some inspiration here, but oh, gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying. And I'd say there could have been other ways to make human beings into enemies, you know, in terms of like, you know, okay, well, there are this group of people who have this very different idea about what the markers are and what they want. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure I can separate that out of the lore and go, okay, well, it might be better without it. I'm not 100% sure on that. And again, this is coming from a Christian who looks at unitologists and goes like, you know, I'm sure they were poking a little bit at Christianity as well to some degree in that. So, because I mean, there's definitely hypocrisy in Christianity that certain denominations or certain groups that can be very much like driven by money or something along those lines, rather than the morals or beliefs that are outlined in scriptures and whatnot. So yeah, it's something where I'm even one to be like, sure, there might be some dinks at Christianity in that, but I appreciate them as an aspect of the universe. But I mean, yeah, what I'd say is I can understand what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I actually did play a little bit of Extraction, like at the very beginning of it, like and that was something that I think I'm the type of person, again, as the oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I might have to now I've got, I guess, two things. I'm going to look at the iOS game, and then probably also watch a full playthrough of Extraction. Just because, like I said, I played some of it and I never got all the way through. At least not that I can remember. But that's interesting. What was I saying? Oh, I was gonna say that the fact that if you've read any of the novels, I think it was, they actually go into how there was, I think, the black marker that was found on Earth like a long time ago, and the guy Altman that the unitologists like venerate as a prophet or whatever, he was actually someone who like wouldn't have wanted unitology or something like that. It's really interesting. Okay, gotcha. You know, like I said, I played a little bit of it. on my, I think on my PS3. So, but cool. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know they had a game about that. Oh, never mind. Or you own it and read it. Sorry, never mind. I don't think I read all of it. I think I might have read somewhat of a synopsis. I like read some of it and then I read a synopsis of it. But yeah, basically at the end, like he's trying to stop the marker, and the people that knew him or something like that, like completely used his name or something in order to basically create unitology. Yeah. Yep. I caught on. I'm like, oh wait, no, you're not talking about a game. It's a book. That's why you're saying you never got far. Ah, into the book. But yeah. Basically, they end up using him to create unitology, as opposed to. Hi. As opposed to him actually wanting or believing in the end, in all the stuff that they're kind of like trying to make it seem like he believed.
Isaac, damn it.
Daniels, you made it.
Thank God. After the bridge, we thought that...
Glad to disappoint.
Yep.
I barricaded
An
myself.
unwilling martyr.
I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right?
Yes, I am in engineering.
Maybe I can help.
No power. All right. Fun fact, I was such a Dead Space nerd as a kid. I wrote my journal. That's funny. I actually had I had someone that I played a D&D game with, who asked if he was the one running the game, so he was the DM or GM or whatever you want to call it. And he said, he asked if we liked puzzles. We said yes, but his idea of a puzzle was to create an entire cipher that had, I think it was 3 or 4 different alphabets in it, one of which was unitology. So I recognized, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what that is. So that's pretty cool. Okay. I don't really remember all of chapter 3, honestly. Here, let me... Oops, that's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. I don't know if I can actually look. Oh, I'm in chapter 3, that's right. I forgot which chapter I was in. Yeah, chapter 3 is definitely a longer one. Especially given it's like, there's a whole bunch of fetch quests, essentially. It's like, oh, go over here and get this. Oh, now that you got that, now go over here and get this. Oh yeah, now fuel this over here. Now turn on this other thing. Now get, like, jumped by this thing that's going to try and drag you down this hallway. Okay, now that you're done with that, now we walk over. Yeah, it's a bunch of interesting stuff. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to go oxygen. I'm going to have to turn out the lights. So, sorry, fanboy. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe. Me and my foam finger will keep you safe. Now watch this, because my... Oh wait, did I not power it? Whoops. Me and my foam finger will make mistakes first, and then we'll keep you safe. Right, yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot to actually power it up. Oh, call you Ash? Okay. Well, I mean, I was calling you femboy because that's all that's on there on the screen. So, okay, cool. Well, nice to meet you, Ash. Oh, gotcha. Well, don't worry. My like I said, I'll take care of all the bad things as soon as they show themselves. Hey, one down. Think you're no, you're already dead. Yeah. I can also grab it from here, and then we can just outrun everything. Except for this guy, I guess. See? There we go. Easy enough. Bang boom. There we go. Okay, I think I've once again, unfortunately, because I have dyslexia, I'll typically like I'll read through things pretty quickly, but yeah. Let me see here. Let me scroll up, see if I can find it. I'll probably find it at some point in time, but yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I had made it that far in the game, but yeah, that makes sense. I like, that's one of the things that I really like about what people can do with prequel games is they can go, okay, you see this thing over here? We're gonna actually fill in what exactly happened here. That environmental storytelling that we did before, we're gonna completely flesh that out now. What I'll say is sometimes I like when environmental storytelling is not fleshed out because it allows you, actually, I'll also mention this as well. I like it sometimes when there are things that are open-ended. Like in Stellar Blade, there are certain aspects of the game that actually are kind of open-ended a little bit that allow you to like think about, okay, well, I wonder if it's this way. I wonder if it's this way over here, you know, or something along those lines. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool that they hi. But let's see here. Yeah. No wormy bit. Hey. Oh well. But I will take that with me. Those things can be powerful. Look at that. You know what?
Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before restart. Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
But yeah, I love having the extreme long distance kinesis. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about using this thing. Whoops. Oh yeah, and these things actually do work for blowing up and doing a little bit of damage. They're not as good as the actual explosives, but yeah. Yep, yeah, I remember you mentioned that to me. Yeah, oh yeah, and then to also comment on what you were talking about before. Yeah, imagination is like leaving something to the imagination. Like this is something that I remember being told about Jaws. The original Jaws film, apparently they had a lot of trouble with the actual mechanical shark. So they had to not use it in a bunch of scenes, and it ended up making the film better because it left a lot of things in people's imagination. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I'll say, sorry about missing your name. And I'll try and remember it. One thing I'll say, I am really, really bad with people's names. So if I forget it in the future, don't be offended. Although I've been thinking about Ash from Evil Dead and Army of Darkness and stuff like that, so maybe, just maybe, I'll remember it. So, All right, let's see if I can get this infector. Where are you? There you are. Nope. You're not gonna affect me. There we go. But yeah. Let's see here. A little love to your player is also Nixie? Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm just warning you, I guess. You know, it's it would just mean that I guess I'm more concerned that like people think that like, oh, well then he doesn't care, you know. It's like, well, no, it's not that I don't care, it's just that my brain just loses that stuff. Like I'm really good with visuals or people's names, but yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm super bad at remembering people's names. There's, oh, actually I'm gonna use the store. There have been people that I've met in person, you know, who I know as individuals, you know, and I forget their names, and it's like, oh yeah, whoops. So yeah, it's definitely an ongoing thing where my brain just doesn't like remembering names. There we go. All right, now that we got some ammo, I keep like this. There we go. I love the little violins, you know, and whatnot. And thanks, I appreciate it. But actually see. Yep. No. I like the original way. I struggle with names, fool. But anyway, but no, I get what you're saying. All right. I can't remember if there's a way I can tell how many times I've gone through this game. Honestly. I don't think I can tell there. No, I don't think there is, honestly. Don't remember, though. Side missions. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Got all of this. All of the side missions. Oops. Oh yeah, I should probably use this in order to do that. Yeah, that's right. I need Kind's deck and all that stuff. Oh, I'll mention this. Oh, let me see here. You posted something else. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. I think there is a neat thing that can balance out with that. I agree with you there. Where there can be payoffs for environmental storytelling, and you're like, oh yeah, that. This is very similar to what they did with Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, or even technically Resident Evil 2, the original, like had like an A side and a B side, and then but that was for each character. There was Leon A, Leon B, and Claire A and Claire B, and each one of those would also have a little thing where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, when I was over here, Claire was over there, or when Claire was over there, Leon was over there, you know. So yeah, so even Resident Evil 2 kind of had that already, but then they did it again with Resident Evil 3, which takes place just a little bit before and then concurrently with Resident Evil 2. So there's some really neat stuff that can be done with that type of technique in game design. So yeah, no, I 100% agree. I'm just saying, like, you don't need every single aspect of everything fleshed out, because it can leave stuff up to the player's imagination. Like I was saying with the Jaws thing. but yeah, I definitely think if it's pulled off well, it can be spectacular. And another thing, I guess, is, and one of the reasons why I saved is, unfortunately, I'm going to be coming to the end of my stream. Because I've got, I work tonight, and I also have to get a little bit of food in me. Oh yeah, and then technically, I guess, Vendros has been telling me about a game. It's X4 Foundation. X4 Foundation. I actually remembered off the top of my head. Wow, I'm really bad with names, and I remembered. Actually, let me go toward ending here. There we go. A little weird that it takes a second for it to jump up there like that, but all right. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna back to main menu. There we go. But yeah, so I've been meaning to look into that and I didn't. But yeah, so now I've got looking into that game, checking out your VOD to do still. Let me see if there's any good music on this. Nope, looks like not. All right, then let's quit out of the game here real quick. So we can have some good music for the end. There we go. Yeah, no, it's I had, trust me, anytime I've got people around hanging out in chat, it's makes the game a little bit more fun. So it was great having you around. Typically I have a little bit of a time. Oh wow. Well, I'm glad I could help maybe distract you a little bit from not feeling well. And again, I hope you feel better soon if you're not feeling better already. But yeah, it's always nice having people in chat. And I'm betting, actually I can actually check. I'm betting Vendros is still here. He'll lurk from time to time. I always appreciate him coming around. Oh wow, Vendros isn't here, so I've got 4 people here. That's hello everybody. It was fun having you around. even if you're not chatting, I appreciate everyone. Yeah. But oh yes, yeah, exactly. Yep. Because then we can discuss what's going on in the game and everything. So. Oh well, I definitely appreciate that. I love that mentality, and I'm very much the same way. Like if I go into someone's chat, even if it's like a big streamer or something like that, I always try and like interact with other people in chat. Because I know that big streamers can't always reply to everybody. So yeah, so I've got a very similar mentality, and I agree with you. Oh, here, let me get the music back on again. Because Dead Space does not loop, unfortunately, for the game. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I haven't played this in a while. I've been thinking about playing Dead Space again. I'm glad you stopped by, Ash, and because I think it made it even more fun to be going through this, because discussing like the old game and how they've made this one, and giving you little insights into the remake, something you can look forward to. That was a lot of fun. So, but yeah, I'd love to play more, but because I work tonight, and I definitely need sleep, because last week I think it was like last week, maybe a little bit before, I got my computer that I'm now streaming with, and it took a lot longer to set up, to build, to put the desk together. So I was going on not a whole lot of sleep. So driving home from work, you had a voice jammer for the first stream, so I'll be stutter and breaking a lot. Oh, that's okay. Trust me, I understand technical difficulties. So yeah. Hey, no, it's thank you for the stream love as well. Appreciate your follow and hanging out and whatnot. I'm sure when I see you come on, if I'm not doing anything, I'll check out your stream as well. Like I said, I'm going to be probably watching that VOD at work tomorrow, but well, actually, I guess tonight. I'm third shift, so that's why I'm heading off now because I'm gonna get something to eat, go to sleep, get up and go to work. but yeah. And tomorrow I might do Dead Space again, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. But there's always yes, exactly. But I'm also in the process of trying to complete out some stuff in Stellar Blade. But that's mainly. No, I guess technically I'm cleaning up my last run that I'm going through because I want to end on the good ending. Because in Stellar Blade there are 3 different endings, and I definitely want to have the final game be the good one, which I got actually the first time I played. But the other thing is there's a boss challenge where you can go through and defeat all the bosses. I'm trying to go through on hard, and it's pretty difficult because they don't allow you to come in with fully prepared for it. So it's making it just that much more difficult. But I'm hoping I can get through it all the way. But I'm thinking Dead Space maybe again tomorrow. But we'll see what I'm in the mood for. But regardless, and if you ever want to know when I'll be streaming, I try and stick to my stream schedule, but I don't always. Like yesterday, I took off because I was wiped out and I needed to sleep. So, but yeah, regardless, once again, loved having you around, Ash. Hope to see you more, and I guess we'll see you possibly next time. Have a good day.